want to get up close and personal, meeting people from all walks of life, sharing stories along the way. A very human journey on Peter's on the Block. Today's guest is 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm GeniusSKlee. My name is Seungkug Lee. Nice to meet you.
Woo! That's right, today it's been a while since we've had a guest who could speak English, but SK, is that how I can call you in English?
It's up to you. You
Or
can call me
Seungkug?
Lee, SK, Seungkug. Yeah.
I like SK. That is my telecom provider as well on my phone, so I'm
that's
very
great. Okay.
used to it.
Okay.
SK, it's fabulous to meet you in the flesh because I've seen you on some amazing videos
Really?
on
You've
YouTube.
seen me?
Our producer, Minnie, is maybe your biggest fan. I would be surprised if you have a bigger fan than Minnie.
Really?
She has talked about you so much. And when we had your permission to get you on the show, she's been so excited now.
No wonder this show is so qualified, man. Yeah, because the producer is so great on.
She's very passionate, actually,
Okay.
like about the show as well. She's really into it. So she's been looking forward to it. So she sent me lots of videos that I should watch. And the one that I really liked was your one with Dwayne Johnson. I'm sure we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But you're actually what I'm doing now, and you do it way better than me. You're like an interviewer for
yeah.
the stars.
But
right?
not as a DJ. I just do that for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
I think DJing is easier because you have the song breaks, right? So you can rest and relax. But when you're in front of like a superstar A-lister, oh my goodness, it must be so nerve-wracking. Could you introduce yourself then to our foreign listeners? Because most of our listeners are from like the US or maybe Southeast Asia. They might not be as familiar with you.
True. Like I said, my name's Seungkug Lee. I'm a YouTuber in Korea, so I mainly talk about movies. And thanks to some opportunities, I got my career as an interviewer in Korea. So I get to meet some Hollywood stars or the stars in Korea when they make movies or TV shows and promote them. I kind of meet them and do my interviews.
Wow.
That gave me my career. And I also appear on TVs and radios when they call me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you originally, to get into TV and radio, was through your YouTube channel, which concentrates on movies and stuff.
True. Not concentrating, but the movie part is the videos that get most views.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
what are your other videos about? It's
Well,
just
other
like a
videos-
general channel?
Yeah, I try to make it a general channel, but because people love me talking about movies and meeting people, I think it got more views. Like the other videos are mostly the things I do, like silly things in my video, like singing songs, making jokes, or go to the US. I actually went to Philadelphia this year to watch WrestleMania, which is a huge pro wrestling event.
When I saw your video with Dwayne Johnson, you're a massive fan of wrestling because he's famous for being The Rock in WWF,
True.
you know, before it's WWE. I used to get called at school The Rock because I vaguely have a similar skin tone to him, you know, in the UK. And at the time I had really short hair. His hair used to be super short, you know, that black hair. And, you know, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? I saw
that,
the eyebrow. I learned it because people kept saying, you look like him, right? And I saw that you did it to Dwayne Johnson as well.
Yeah.
I was like, that's my dream as well. I'd love to do that in front
When you
of Dwayne
meet him,
Johnson.
you should do that too. You like it.
I don't think I will have the opportunity to, but that was a great thing. Oh, so your YouTube channel is just a very general one. And WrestleMania, you did a video on that as well then?
Sure, yeah, I did that.
Wow, but there are some big wrestling fans in Korea, right? When I first came in 2008, it was on TV a lot, wrestling. I was surprised. So you were into it since a young age?
Like, I'm not into that much, but I still like following the hot news that came out from the wrestling community. And like you said, there are many hardcore fans in Korea. I'm not saying there are many of them, but there are certainly some hardcore fans.
Yeah.
And actually, I went to, like I said, when I went to Philadelphia for the WrestleMania, I actually met a Korean on the VIP section of it. Like,
wow.
You have to pay a fortune to be on that seat.
Really?
So I thought I was going to be the only one on that seat because I was on the 4th row from the ring. So it literally means in front of the ring.
You can feel their sweat and smell them almost.
I could see that. I could see them swearing on the ring. But yeah, there was the other Korean guy also on that. He was actually on in front of me, so he was on the second or third row.
Amazing.
Which means he spent another fortune to be there. So yeah, it's really interesting to meet other wrestling fans in Korea.
That's so cool. I'd love to go to an event in real life. I'm sure it must feel so different to watching it on TV.
It is.
Many of our listeners are asking, what's your YouTube channel handle if they want to check it out?
Oh, it's called GeniusSKlee.
Okay,
Yeah.
GeniusSKlee.
GeniusSKlee.
And your videos are in Korean then on that channel?
Oh, when I make my usual videos, it's in Korean. But when I do those interviews, they're all, of course, I'm meeting the Hollywood stars, so I have to use English. So all my interview videos are in English.
Oh, nice. And they're on your channel as well?
Yes.
Fabulous. So subscribe there, check it out. So your accent, when I watched the video, I was really pleased. It sounded very British. And I was like, okay, I'm meeting a fellow Brit. And then you came in today. If you're not watching Video Radio, you won't know. SK is wearing an Arsenal shirt.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. And luckily, I'm wearing an Arsenal shirt as well today. So
I saw that.
We met in the corridor and I was so surprised, so happy to see that. So you lived in the UK for a little while?
A little while.
Okay.
I spent about 10 months in
not
a town
long
called
then.
Philly. Not a long time. So when people talking about my accents, I get confused because I don't get this many reactions from actual British people because my accent, I call my English a mixed one because I spent some time in England when I was I was about 16 to 17. So I got fairly influenced by the accents that I got there. But since I'm a Korean, I get back to Korea where they teach American English.
Of course.
But actually what they teach you is a Konglish, Korean version of English. And I actually went to university in China.
Oh, wow. Very global.
Yeah, very global. And in China, they teach their version of Chinglish.
Oh, it's different again.
It's really different. So my accents and the way I pronounce or express something really varies to the people I talk to. And the phrase, if I learn some phrase in certain area, I use that accent. So yeah, my accent is a really mixed one.
Yeah, I mean, my accent, even though I lived in the UK for, 25 years growing up, I have become influenced by like American and Konglish English that I hear in Korea for like 15 years. So even like a native speaker, they will get influenced. So that's only natural. But when I heard your voice for the first time in those videos, I definitely felt more British than anything else.
Oh, really?
Like definitely lots of influences, but I thought, oh, he must have spent a lot of time in the UK. But just 10 months, that's
10, yeah, that's all I had. Yeah, that's interesting.
It must be the Arsenal blood running through your veins.
Yeah. When if I appear in this show again, we will have to talk about Arsenal for an hour.
Yeah, nothing else.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Do you have any videos on your channel about Arsenal or football at all?
Actually, I don't officially confirm my affection for the team because there are tons of other Korean stars. They talking about their affection.
Of course.
So I don't do that. But I just have to wear that because I knew you're a big fan of Arsenal.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I just wear it for you.
Yeah, this is like my best Peters on the Block guest ever. Like we've had some famous people like Kim Young-chul and Alberto and lots of people, but you're my favourite guest, hands down already,
Thank
SK. So we got to talk about that film, that video. That was early on, Minnie was telling me, our producer, in your interviewing stars career with Dwayne Johnson, right? That was quite a while ago.
Yeah, that happened in 2019. So yeah, it's been 5 years already.
Wow. So how did you get the opportunity to interview him? And I saw in that he asked his staff member to film it with his own camera as well.
Which was really amazing.
Right? That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen at all. Because from time to time, they like the interview I did and they can love some other interviewers, but they don't ask their manager to film the interview with their personal phone.
Yeah.
So honestly, I was actually looking forward for him to upload the video for his
social media. Yeah.
But it didn't.
It's just his own privacy, right? That's even more precious.
True,
right?
which makes it more valuable.
Yeah.
So how did that all happen? I got lucky to get into this industry of interviewing people.
So before that, you were already doing it a little bit.
Before that, yeah.
Okay.
So actually, right now I'm hosting a TV program in a small cable network for not for SK,
Yes.
but they're called other ones.
Yeah, and they have like a cable TV show where they introduce movies, right?
Movies, yeah.
Okay.
I'm host of that program,
Yeah.
and I only speak Korean in the TV show.
Sure.
But one day, the writer of the show gently asked me, like, "Hey, SK, do you speak English?" I was like, "Yeah."
Okay.
Is your English level as good as like those interview people? If you have to interview people,
Yeah.
can you use English for that?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Okay.
But I instantly knew that if I said yes, something's gonna happen.
Oh.
If I said no,
Yeah.
I'll never know what would happen. So
Sure.
I just say that like I never done that, but I think I could do that.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Okay, then you are our interview for our next interview." I said, "Why is it about?" "Oh, the Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard coming to Asia for their new movie Jurassic World.
Wow.
And you're gonna interview them in Korean, in English." And I was like, "Oh,
That's amazing. Chris
that's
Pratt.
amazing! Yeah, that's amazing. I'm grateful for me to say yes 1 minute ago."
Absolutely.
So that's how it all began.
Okay.
From that moment, I became an interviewer for my TV program.
Okay.
And one thing led to another. Like, I think the way I interview people or the way they react to my respond to my questions
Yeah.
somehow get appeal to the higher people in the industry.
Sure.
So they began invite me our program for their promotional tours.
Yeah.
So when that happened, it was for the movie called Hobbs and Shaw, one of the spin-offs from the what was
Fast
the
and
franchise?
Furious.
Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah, love that.
So that interview happened in Hawaii.
So you go to the locations. It's not just when they come here to Korea, the actors
No,
and
that
actresses.
was interesting because that only happened in Hawaii, and they kind of invited all the journalists and TV personnel to Hawaii
Wow.
for the interview. And luckily, because of the things I'd done before that interview, our program got chosen by the producers.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's how it all happened. So
That's crazy destiny. If you had said, I'm not sure if I can do it, then you might not have had this career like interviewing Hollywood stars,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just going with yes. Just say yes.
that's my philosophy. Like, if you mess it up,
Yeah.
they will not call you back.
Sure.
But at least you have first try.
Yeah.
So you have to say yes to those opportunities.
Well, that's such a good tip for life in general, right? Say yes. If it goes wrong, well, you won't do it again, right?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the worst that can happen? And, you know, Anya Taylor-Joy as well, the lead actress, this caused a bit of an issue for
Sure.
Furiosa Mad Max, gave you a hug during the interview, right?
Yes.
How did that happen? Did they hug everybody?
Not like I'm not sure, but she did give me a gentle, warm, sweetest hug after my interview.
Wow.
So it happened in Australia, Sydney, where they have the world premiere of Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. And I did the interview with Anya and Chris Hemsworth, the two leads of the movie.
Yeah.
And after that, during the interview, she constantly complimented my attitude or the questions towards her.
Oh, wow. Just like Dwayne Johnson did. I
Just
haven't
like
seen
yeah.
that Anya video, but Dwayne was very complimentary as well.
Sure, yeah.
It was amazing.
So, yeah, but those things are like, I've been doing this for years, so I now learn that those Hollywood stars or Western personals, they're really open to compliment the questions. So I thought, oh, okay, at least she likes my questions.
Yeah.
That's okay. But when the whole interview is over, she was like, this was my favorite interview so far.
Aw.
And she just stood up. So I thought, oh, okay, we're going to shake hands. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
So I raised my hands.
Yeah.
And she came even closer
Wow.
to hug me.
Wow.
Genuinely hugged me, saying,
Aw.
this was really good interview. Thank you for that.
That's amazing.
So I thought, oh, I didn't notice that, but maybe I did something special for her with this interview.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that the unlucky thing is, just before she literally really hugs me,
Yeah.
the video ends.
Oh.
The camera guy turned off the switch.
Oh,
So-
why is that? That's terrible, no? Don't you want that, like, kept on
so-
film?
What? Flying back to Seoul.
Yeah.
Because I'm a YouTuber, all I could think of is, okay, how many views could I get from that hug?
Yeah.
And which thumbnail should I use for this video? And what should I put on my title? So
Yeah.
this gonna be something huge.
Sure.
I knew it because I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But when I checked the source they sent me, it was like, Just before that happens, the video
no.
ends. Why can you just... I know he has to like switch off the camera at the end of every interview. I understand that.
Yeah.
But if you have waited like 5 seconds more, it could have been in the video, but there's no record of her actually hugging
There's
me.
no evidence.
No
like
evidence.
Film evidence.
My verbal evidence is the only proof. Yeah.
Wow, that's again very special for you personally. So I'm wondering in that interview, but just in general then, what is your secret to getting such a good response from your interviewees? Because I saw Dwayne Johnson, he was genuinely impressed and touched by the way you would frame the questions.
Yeah, that's something I still got curious about, because maybe it's because I haven't learned about it. Like I didn't major in journalism, and I didn't have any knowledge about being an interviewer.
Yeah.
But I just grew up watching many talk shows, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and Conan. I love those talk shows.
Yeah.
And also the talk shows in Korea. So I just happened to grew up watching so many interviews.
Yeah.
So even though I don't have the academic knowledge, I just have a sense of what a talk show host would do to those interviewees. So maybe that's something they feel good about, because I don't sound like any journalist who try to get something out of it.
Yeah.
Rather, like you said, I try to, my fundamental questions are always simple and cliche questions. But the way I frame it, I try to frame it well for them. Like I try not to sound, okay, I'm here to drew something out of it. You should talk me special things. I don't approach the interview that way.
Yeah.
I want to like, I constantly think I'm doing a short talk show with them.
Nice.
To have a talk show with your people, he's not an interviewee. He or she is your guest on the show.
Sure.
To do that, you have to make them feel good.
Yeah.
And you expect them to have a sweet time with you. So I think that's, it works sometimes.
Yeah.
It doesn't work sometimes.
Oh, really?
But when it works, it kind of makes some special moments with my videos. I think my attitude towards the whole talk is something they find interesting.
Yeah, because it just turns out to be more of a conversation than an interview, right? You are talking for a fair amount of time as well, and then they're speaking as well. We'll get into this more and more. We've been very chatty, so we need to get onto our first song. No, it's not your fault at all, SK. This is so enjoyable. We'll get to some listener messages as well. We're back for part 2 with SKlee, Seungkug, Genius SKlee on YouTube. What is that title of the channel from, can I ask?
It's from a silly idea. Like when you start your career in entertainment show business, you have two options: to use your own name or come up with your other name for the business.
Sure.
But I like my name, so I just wanted to be called with SeungkugLee, SKlee, my name.
Okay.
But when I upload my video under my real name, SeungkugLee, I was sure no one's gonna watch it because the handle is not fancy at all. So I just have to put something in front of my name.
Okay.
And as soon as I reached that idea, the first thing came to my head was genius, because I've been using that word since I was really young.
Oh, wow. Just in general or to yourself? Like
to myself.
천재.
천재 in Korean, which generally means genius. In Korea, the first time I learned that word, I was fascinated by the meaning of it. Like, it's the genuine gift you get from the heaven.
Okay.
So I liked the idea. So I just started calling myself genius.
Oh, that's brilliant.
If you call any of my friends with unknowing number, when you say, "Hi, I'm genius," they will say, "Oh, SKlee."
Really?
All of my friends know as a genius. So it's my nickname I've been using for myself.
That's so weird you say that, because my producer Minnie, who's your biggest fan, I've already said, she often, when she thinks she's done something well, she'll say, "I'm genius," and I'll be like, "What? What are you doing? You're not not a genius, and I will like berate her. But that's such destiny. It seems.
No
like.
wonder she likes my videos.
Yes,
Yeah.
GeniusSKlee.
And I'll give a piece of advice to the beauty producer, Minnie.
Yeah. Okay.
If you keep saying that for 30 years,
Yeah.
people will acknowledge you as genius.
They'll just
I've
agree.
been saying this for 30 years, and if you just keep saying that,
Yeah.
even if you know you're not genius, when you do something good or something genuinely, not as a genius. If you do something good, people will say, "Oh, you did that because you're a genius." They will say that,
right?
Because you've been brainwashing them for 30 years.
Gaslighting them for 3 decades.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I do believe in that, though, a little bit, right? If you keep saying something or keep believing it, it eventually becomes kind of true. Or at least other people believe it's true. Right?
True, yeah.
That's brilliant. I love it. Siska from Jakarta, one of our listeners, has looked you up on YouTube and says, amazing, you do lots of song covers as well on there. Are you a decent singer then, SK? Because Siska said, please ask SK to sing for us in the studio.
Oh my God, never expected that. Like, I'm not a decent singer, but I love singing. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. Korea is like, if you like you see many in K-dramas, we love going to karaoke.
Yeah.
So I grew up one of the karaoke kids. So yeah, I have my favorite songs. I love my way of singing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cover? What's your, as we say in Korean, we've taught our listeners this term before, like 18번가, your number one go-to track?
My go-to track, I always go for a song called 사랑한다는 흔한 말.
Oh.
It's in Korean.
Okay.
It means like, how do I put it? 사랑한다는 흔한 말.
Like,
I love you, such a cliche kind of title.
Who sings it originally?
He's a Kim Yeonu.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be the guest singer for a group called Toy.
Oh, okay.
So he's a huge vocalist in Korea.
Yeah.
And he was really big while I was growing up in Korea. So I love to sing his songs. And I think I love those kind of love ballads.
Okay.
Yeah,
from
which,
like the 90s, 2000s.
2000s or American R&Bs, all
Okay.
those songs, which really helps you like show off your singing skills with their high notes.
Wow,
Yeah,
you must be
so-
pretty good because I love singing, but I'm terrible, so I can't do the high notes. Like if I choose those, my go-to is Yosu Pampada because it's just so slow and low and easy.
Which is a great song.
Yeah, I think lots of Korean guys, I'm so impressed by their singing skills in the noraebang. Compared to your average Brit, like average Koreans, there's two things they're much better than Brits at, singing and bowling. Like your average
Bowling.
Korean
Oh,
is
really?
good at bowling. Like most Koreans I've met. I don't know if it's just my group of friends, but they're just super good. They get strikes and spares all the time.
Interesting,
Whereas
that's
Brits,
interesting.
I don't know, we're always going down the gutter, it seems. Yeah. So we're here today with SK. A few questions, you can send them in. Jen has asked, what's the most challenging, difficult part of doing interviews for you?
Doing interviews, it's about not knowing what kind of condition your interviewee is on that day, on that moment.
Oh, because I've heard like they do loads in a row of interviews, like
Sure.
hours and hours.
Yeah, for hours, for days. So that generally meeting tens or sometimes about 100 journalists or
Wow.
prisoners a day.
Okay.
So even though you've been doing your study, you know their habits or their favorite words.
Yeah.
The thing is, sometimes that doesn't happen on your moment because they get so tired or they've been using some words too much so they don't say it for you.
Oh man.
So yeah, it's really the most challenging thing is not knowing what will happen with that person.
Yeah.
It happens with your daily life.
Sure.
You have quarrels with your friends because
course.
sometimes your friends are not in good mood, not in good condition on that day, specific day.
For sure.
So yeah, not knowing is such a challenging part.
So what if you walk in there, you can just feel,
Yeah.
oh, they're fed up, they're tired, they don't want to be here. Can you still manage to get a good interview, or is it just impossible then? You just want to try and not make them in a worse mood?
I think go for the latter. Like I don't think I'm on a high level to make it a great interview when they're tired.
Sure.
But at least like my yes philosophy, you're not gonna do great, but at least you can try.
Yeah.
So whenever I sense a kind of tiredness from my interviewees, which happens a lot, I just during the ice-breaking session, when they adjust the camera heights for me, at least you have 30 or 40 seconds to talking with them.
Yeah.
So I try to say things to them, like I sometimes honestly ask them, like, you must be tired by now.
Yeah.
You've meeting so many journalists. And if I like approach them with honesty, they kind of say like, because I ask them the honest question, they have to give me a gentle feedback.
Sure.
So yeah, whenever I say, you must be tired, they were like, it's okay, we can do that.
Okay.
And they kind of try to do the interview as a professional because I asked them to.
Okay.
So
kind of jogs them into that mode again.
True.
Yeah.
Because when you raise that question, they kind of have to switch the professional switch on. So yeah, I can always try. So again, it works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, I assume that must be so difficult. If you're like one of the last people, they just want to go home, right?
True,
that must be really crazy difficult. But with your interview technique, like the ones that I've seen, you really know the people, you know the movie as well. So do you put in hours of research, or is this, as a radio host, I can be honest, the script the writer writes, I read their hard work and I do a bit of research, but that's not really my responsibility. As an interviewer, what is your role and how much do you go above and beyond that, like with research and things like that?
It depends what kind of type of interviewer you are, but because I'm a YouTuber basically, and because I do my stuff for my own, I don't have my crew for it.
Sure.
So I have to do all the things for me. And like I said, I approach my interview like I'm hosting a talk show. So to do that, you have to know that. And when you make your questionnaires, I always approach the interviews as a fanboy. So
wow.
Sometimes you have couple of days, sometimes you have a couple of weeks. It depends what kind of movie, what kind of deadline they have. So right until I hand in my questionnaires, I try to be the best fanboy of those stars.
Wow.
I dig up their social network. I try to see as many movies that have been appeared. I try to check up their interviews, their talk shows. Huge shout out for all the talk show hosts who interview all those stars, because from those interviews, I could get the glimpse of what type of people they are, what type of words they like to use. And when movie comes out, those stars unconsciously use the same words again and again to describe the movie.
Yeah.
So I kind of check up what kind of phrase they use for the movie.
And then do you use that?
Yeah, I can reuse that, rephrase that sometimes. So yeah, I try to be a fanboy for them. I think that's my basic approach, which consumes many hours.
Even if you're not really into them before, right? You will deliberately try to get deep into them.
Yeah, well, they're all stars, so there are no way I have no idea of who they are. But like you said, there are some stars I've never dig in before. But to do that, like they switched on their professional star mode.
Yeah.
When I go to interviews, I try to switch off my fanboy mode and try to make them my star. For the time they allow me to.
Fantastic. This is such an insight. I mean, this is helpful just in life because it's not like you said just for interviews, but just for talking to people. These are great tips. Like for when you meet someone for the first time. These days, I guess, you could even do research on a normal person. Just go into their social media, stalk them a little bit, and then just be prepared and ready and stuff like that. I feel like you've done that today, SK, a little bit wearing the Arsenal shirt. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
And it made me feel amazing. So I feel like, I'm meant to be the interviewer, but I feel like a happy interviewee today, for sure. You got so many comments, like our writing team was so effusive in their praise for you. They picked out a few tech gurus, and just to read them out to our listeners, because in Korea, Lee Seungkug is seen as the number one interviewer for Hollywood stars. So some people have said, this one I found really interesting. I'm a current producer and I've done many interviews, but I realized through Lee Seungkug's interviews, I've been doing it wrong. I usually don't comment on videos, but I learned a lot. Lee Seungkug's K interviews should be exported. Everything K is popular these days. K interviews with SK Lee. That sounds amazing. And Lee Seungkug is a true genius. His interviews have elegance. Yeah, I feel that. And I feel like you're just so real in them as well and genuine. And that, I think, unlocks like the kind of wall that some celebrities put up because they feel that you're being real and true in what you're saying.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
You feel like a genuine fan of their work from time to time. Which is
That's the goal I'm going for.
Yeah. You're totally nailing that. So as like your movies are the speciality on your YouTube channel, although you've got other videos. I mean, how many movies do you watch on a regular basis? Like, I guess when you're prepping, you're watching even more for those things. But on average, maybe in an average month, how many movies do you get through?
It really depends. Like I said, when I'm going to the prepping period, I have to watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
But regularly, I only think I watch 1 or 2 or 2 to 3 movies a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I'm a host of TV program, a movie program.
Yeah.
I have to watch at least 1 or 2 movies for those shows.
Sure.
So I think that's a basic amount of movies, 1 or 2, sometimes 2 to 3.
Okay, a week. That seems healthy, right? If you're watching them every day, I guess you get like fatigue and stuff like that as well.
True. But the thing is, I grew up watching learn to loving contents, watching contents.
Yeah.
So apart from movies, like I like watching things when I have my breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So when I have 20 or 30 minutes, I will go and watch Japanese animes or YouTube videos. So I like consuming contents in general.
Oh, that's
so apart
good.
from movies, I see a lot of things, on a daily basis.
Being a well-rounded YouTuber, I guess, it can't all be movie content.
True.
So, as though someone who's interviewed some of the top actors, directors, I want this from you, like your top movie pick. Like saying someone's favorite movie of all time is always difficult, but like just one that you'd like to pick out for our listeners and recommend, and why.
This is really the toughest question for me because I'm not even good at picking one on every question, like who's your best friends?
Okay.
I don't have one friend. So I always come up with 3 movies. My favorite movies so far. I'm a blockbuster kid, so I don't go into. I like watching indie and art movies, but I don't pick them because for me those huge movies always has some effect for me. So I will always pick The Dark Knight. Christopher Nolan film in 2008.
Yes, the
and
Batman.
My all-time favorite, the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, wow.
Which like changed my life.
Really?
Because that was such a great film. Such a great film. And that was the movie, The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Is the movie that changed the conception of superhero movie.
Yeah, really dark and everything,
Dark and everything. And
love it.
before that, people used to think superhero movies are for the kids. And they're childish movies.
Yeah.
But with the movie Dark Knight, people who watch serious movies realized, that genre have some seriousness in it.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight was the proof of it. So I love it. And The Lord of the Rings, that's from a famous novel from Tolkien, Mr. Tolkien. But when you are a fan of certain novel and people make film out of it, 95% of it is a failure if you know the original source of it.
Sure.
But Lord of the Rings movies was something that brought out special charms that can only be told in film format.
Yeah.
So Lord of the Rings novel was great, film was also great.
Yeah.
And there was really amazing outcome you get from a novel.
Yeah, it's not really common that the book is surpassed or at least equaled by the film.
Sure.
And I think a lot of the book buffs, they actually appreciate the film, which is really showing its quality. Right?
Yeah.
I remember watching like the first 2 and thinking this still isn't ending, because at that time there wasn't that kind of concept of like a film not ending with like 9 hours of footage. And so it kind of broke that concept for me, that you can tell that story through multiple films.
True.
It was a brilliant trilogy. Those are great picks. And did you have one more when you're talking about 3?
Yeah,
or
one
that's
more.
It?
Those 2 was the blockbusters.
Yeah.
And the other ones was called The Wrestler, which has the star called Mickey Rourke.
Yes, that was like his comeback after being away for a while.
Great comeback. Right? Okay. It was a movie about pro wrestler.
Are you sure you're not a real big wrestling fan? You do sound like one.
I'm a light fan. And that movie taught me my taste of movie. I thought I was only the blockbuster kid growing up. But watching that movie, I learned I love watching films because I learned to see the story that contains a people I would not agree with, but at least I can understand.
Oh, wow.
In that movie, all the choices the lead role makes, I'm not agreeing with that. In my moral sense, I don't do that. I will not never do that. But watching that movie, you can understand why he has to make that choice.
Wow.
Those tragic decisions, he has to make that question for him. You can really understand that. And the film persuades you for 2 hours that he's the one who should make the decisions. So I think that really taught me who I am about and my taste of movies.
Understanding someone else's point of view, whether it agrees with your morals or not, like a good movie can do that, persuade you that character would really do that in that situation. That's fantastic. We've also got some other destiny between us because I'm currently on Kim Young-cheol's radio show. He's been on our show as well as a favor. You were on his radio show as well.
True.
So my writer, our senior writer, said that you were also with Tyler doing some English stuff, were you? Or you were just a guest at the same time?
So I was the guest at the same time. I've been on the Kim Young-cheol radio for more than 2.5 years.
Wow.
Introducing many movies to the listeners. And while I was doing that, Tyler was doing his English segment for the show. And after I was done with the radio, that Kim Young-cheol show, they kind of sweetly asked me to make a guest appearance for the Tyler's Corner too.
Oh, wow. Because you speak great English as well. Okay.
So I'm sorry for all the British listeners, but I was actually on that as a British English speaker.
No, totally. You are qualified.
So I did that collaboration with Tyler too on that show.
Oh, nice. Fabulous. Yeah. So for our international listeners, of course, they love these movie recommendations. But if you had to choose a K movie, a K film to recommend to our listeners who are, generally maybe between 20 to 40 years old, that kind of age bracket, to get into maybe K film or just one that you think is amazing, what would you recommend for them?
Get into K film. Because I'm a Korean, it's really hard for me to get a foreigner's point of view on what K movie should be. But if I have to pick one, if I'm okay to pick all movies, Korean movie fans considered the year 2003 as a historic year.
Oh, really?
Because on that year, so many great movies from so many young movie makers back then came out.
Wow.
And all those movies were huge hit. And all those movies actually changed the industry.
Oh, amazing. I didn't know that. Like in the same year.
On the same year.
Wow.
On that year, I would recommend the 2 movies came out from young movie makers. From director Bong Joon-ho, movie called 살인의 추억. Came out.
Memories of Murder.
Memories of Murder, came out. And on the same year, young director Park Chan-wook came out with a movie called Old Boy.
Wow, those were the same 2003. I didn't know that.
Those 2 back then they were in their 30s. And they came out with the masterpiece of Korean cinema.
Wow.
So with that 2 movie, the industry changed. Like, we can make this kind of movie, and we have these filmmakers in this industry.
Like recognition from abroad as well was huge for those films.
And because of that film, all those filmmaker wannabes like changed their standards of Korean K movie. So if I can pick all movies, I'll go with that.
Okay. Do check those out. Those are really cinematic masterpieces. If you're not into like dark and twisted things, you might not enjoy them so much, but they will open your mind, right? When I watched Old Boy, I watched it in the UK with my British friend. We were just like, what? Is Korea really like this? Are we going to meet people like this? It's going to be scary, but it is amazing. We have been so chatty, SK. We usually have another song, but we've skipped that.
Yeah, that's great.
We need to also do or give you the opportunity, because you don't have to. We have a quiz time.
Okay.
It's a difficult question. Like, our writer tries to find something that's in our guest's wheelhouse, in their industry, in their expertise. And so it might be a deep dive of a question. But if you get it right, you get to choose a prize, which includes like prizes worth up to like 200,000 won. It also has really rubbish prizes in here as well. Like, I will mention your name on the show one time this week.
Okay.
So would you like to put your reputation on the line and take the quiz? Yes or no?
Yes, for sure.
Yes, that's why we've got the xylophone.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly, because if you get it wrong, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll read you out the question and give us your guess. There are no multiple choices, okay? So what is the name of this organization? The name of this organization means table in Latin. It signifies that they hold meetings around a table once a month. It was founded in 1946 in Oxford, England. And I wonder, you being a genius, SK, there is more to this question, but do you know the answer from just this hint?
Is it Latin word for table?
Apparently.
And what was the shape? It was a round table?
No. Just the reason they chose that name was because they hold meetings around a table.
Oh, around a table.
Once a month. Yeah.
Once a month?
Once a month.
There is an organization, name of an organization.
Yeah, and from this, if you get it right, then I will recognize you are a genius. But there's half the question more to come if you want it. Half a hint extra. So will you gamble and try from this? Or will you be sure and get more of a hint? I'm guessing none of our listeners, even with the help of the internet, are getting this correct at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a great relief for me.
Okay.
Because no one's getting it. Like, if I get it right, it will really prove that I'm a genius.
100%. You will be able to write it on your resume forever.
I'm pretty sure this is not the case.
Okay, so do you want an extra?
Yeah,
extra
please.
hint?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I think you'll get it from this, though, because you are very smart. This organization is the largest and oldest high IQ society in the world. Is that all you need?
God.
There's more, but if you've got it from that, do you want to give it a guess?
Oh, so I only have one chance to shout out the answer, right?
Yep.
But yeah, I'll just go for it. I'll just
Okay.
go for it.
All right.
My life is about challenging things.
Absolutely. Take on the challenge, SK. What is the answer? What is the name of this organization?
Mensa?
Yes! Well done, SK. Amazing. You got it when you heard high IQ society, right? Yeah, I didn't know that meant table in Latin. I've learned something new as well. All right, so you get to choose a prize from this big box of prizes. Here we go. Give it a pick, open it up, and you can read it. Oh, you're trying to cheat. Are you trying to see what's inside?
I'm just checking out what kind of colors you have. And as I say with my friends, a man's gotta go with the pink.
Oh, nice. I like that masculinity. Comfortable in your own skin. All right, let's open it up and read out what SK has won on today's show. Prizes provided by our producer, Minnie, actually. Oh, what is it? Oh, sounds good from that reaction.
Moisturizing and hand sanitizing at the same time.
Wow.
Portable hand cream.
Portable hand cream.
Hand sanitizer.
Wow.
Thank
that is
you.
amazing. As opposed to a unportable hand sanitizer. There it is. Minnie's come in and given it to you. Do you suffer from dry, dirty hands, SK?
I'll try to from now on.
Now, yes. Get them dirty so you can have an excuse to use it. SK, it's been so much fun having you on the show. I would love to have you back on and just talk about Arsenal and football again one time.
I'll be back anytime.
Yeah, or even talk about movies in a big way. It would be my pleasure. Would you like to say one last thing to all the listeners from across the globe?
Across the globe. As a Korean and as a fanboy of show business around the world, it's great to meet you people through these kind of shows, because these kind of platform and all the things we do in Korea, K-drama, K-music, K-film, cannot be what it is today without your affection for the whole industry in Korea. So I thank you. I don't think I'm qualified for that, but since I'm here to do that, on behalf of all the Korean creators, I thank you, and thank you for watching this show. And huge shout out to Peter, because you've been a great DJ for me. I terrified coming here because
No.
whenever I have to speak English, I got terrified a little because it's my mother tongue.
Sure.
But you've been so warm and gentle for a whole hour.
Not at all.
So thank you very much.
You've
it was
been
great.
the best guest. Like I said, it's not now just because of the Arsenal shirt. Now we finished the interview. You're still my favourite guest of all time, SK. So thank you so much for coming in. And you do a great job of like the opposite side of things, kind of promoting career through your brilliant interview skills. You know, I think you're giving off that impression. I remember from that, again, Dwayne Johnson interview, you're like, where are you from? He asked you, he was interested in, it's like, oh, career. And then he'll associate that great interview with career as well. So, SK, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All
Thank
right.
you.
That's where we're going to end it off today. You can watch this again on YouTube. Just search out Peters on the Block in the future. Our last track dedicated to SK is Interview from Sonu Chonga. So enjoy that and we'll be back tomorrow.